Well, how lucky am I today? Dear Michael has sent me a box of these beautiful fresh mushrooms. And so I thought this is the perfect day to show you my all-time favourite mushroom recipe. In Italian, it's called Timbale di funghi. Sounds terrific, doesn't it? But it really just means mushrooms baked in a round tin. As well as these fresh mushrooms, you're going to need to get some porcini mushrooms. You'll also need some fresh bocconcini, about 3, maybe 4, about half a cup of Parmesan cheese, a tin of chopped tomatoes, about half a cup of chopped Italian parsley, about 2 cloves of garlic chopped up, and salt and pepper. We're going to start with 1.5 kilos of mushrooms, and what we need to do is separate the stem from the caps like that and then chop them up so that we have a bowl full of the chopped up stems just like that. Now these need to go into a pan with about 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Get that frying very lightly, and then we can add our garlic just so that it becomes beautiful and fragrant. When you can start smelling the aroma of the garlic, it's time to add our water from our soaking of the mushrooms and the tomatoes. So pop that in and turn the heat up to quite a lively heat so that that will now cook and reduce. Now we're going to go and put in our mushrooms. Remember, these are just the chopped up porcini mushrooms that go into here, and the parsley that we've already chopped. What I'm going to do here is working maybe with about 4 or 5 mushrooms. I'm going to dip them into egg, just whole beaten eggs. We're going to toss them in our breadcrumbs, just dried breadcrumbs. Another little tip is to put these with the cap side down so they don't fill up with olive oil. Cook these until they're golden and then flip them over. Now don't do too many at a time, because otherwise the heat of the oil drops and they get too soggy. So while you're frying, just keep a quick eye on your sauce. Give it a stir every so often. The next stage is to assemble our timballo. Now to do this, we take our cooked mushroom caps and put them cap side down into a lightly greased round tin. Now to make sure I don't have any gaps, I sometimes break one mushroom into little pieces and I block in the gaps, like that. Now the next layer is our sauce. Now while this was cooking, I lightly seasoned it with salt and pepper, and I'm going to put all of that in to form our second layer. Spread that out like that, and then is just to dot it with a little bit of bocconcini, just haphazardly like that. That's going to melt and really be the glue that sticks all our mushrooms together. And our next layer is 1 or 2 spoonfuls of Parmesan, just sprinkled over like so. Our final layer are the mushrooms that go on top, just like that. Now you can assemble it up to this stage the day before if you like, but always cook it the day that you're going to serve it. And now it's off to the oven. We're going to cook this for about 18 to 20 minutes at 180 degrees. Now it's very important when it comes out of the oven that you allow it to sit for at least 10 minutes before you try to unmold it. Then it's very simple. You just upturn it onto a plate and serve it to your guests. This is a perfect dish for a buffet, my timballo di funghi. You can download this recipe from our website, and don't forget, every month I've got other beautiful recipes in Essay Life magazine. See you next time.